say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The Dolphins at 9-6 now. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The previous play, they barely got scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Brought down by Willie Gay. This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Looking to throw. McKee. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. That's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch, signaled for, and taken successfully. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A man who played his college ball in Tallahassee, here's Cam Akers. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's brought down at the
different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
We need to start scoring up. We need to start being more observant on our experience. Everything don't require instant memorization. Let's talk to me this time. Verse 5, that's no verse 5. He said, never be not grieved. Verse 6, but these 2 years, verse 7. And God sent me before you to preserve you a constantly.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So now it was not you that sent me here. You didn't send me to Egypt. You didn't set me up with the okie dokie. It wasn't for my
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They give up the middle to Akers. And room there to work it inside the 25. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play.
So God had let this happen of your doing, but my thought of error. My thought of error of loving me more, or favoring me more. He loved me more and favored me more, brought me to this place. So really you didn't do this by that. Not my earthly dad, man, to Pharaoh, to prepare, unfortunately, to dishonor and dislike him. Joseph found himself like millions of find us doing. When folks do us wrong, we wrong them back. We want to make sure they feel our pain. We want to make sure they understand what they did to me. I mean, no folks really did you wrong. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Sometimes you got to learn how to walk away from it. But most of us, we don't walk away, we walk into it. And when you walk into the same cycle, no one's getting delivered. That becomes no healing for the family because we're still holding on to the same unnecessary emotion about something that God can fix if you let it. We pray for everything, but God fix my family. No, that's too much pride. Because they fix that means I got to acknowledge my error for. I got to say I did wrong too. I know we all have wrong somewhere in the relationship. And honestly, no one wants to. I don't think it's happening. But it happens. But when it happens, being spiritual now, or mature enough, you know what? It don't have to be like this. Do your part in relation to establish or reestablishing the relationship between you and a sibling, or you and a relative, or a friend. Some of us have lost friendship over unnecessary things. A misunderstanding. What is a misunderstanding? Pastor Mike, you call it a misunderstanding. Yeah, y'all get that? I'm still working on it. However, all I know is a misunderstanding. How do we have misunderstanding in a relationship? How do a relationship end over a misunderstanding? And all you had to do was go back and make amends with that. It could have been resolved. Unless they did something violent towards you, if it's just a minor misunderstanding can be resolved. Even if it's a major misunderstanding, sometimes you have to walk away but still don't have an ear or heart for that person. So Joseph now, from chapter 37 to chapter 45, this whole window of Joseph's life, he's in Egypt. He's estranged from his family because they sold him out to slavery. He finally sees them, unbeknownst to them, it was him. He now started doing things to see where they were. It's kind of like a get back. I know how to get back with y'all. You know, you got, how many of you had that advance with y'all? You still deal. How many deal with God? Anybody, you know anything like that? Okay. How many of y'all still kind of like waiting on it? I'm still there, but I'm done working with it. I mean, you know, anybody like that? I mean, you there, but you ain't there, but you're there. But you don't want to know you're dead. But truly you're dead. Niggas just, are you dead yet? Maybe I'm asking that question because the day you're going to come, you'll be tested. If you're not dead, then these estranged relationships should be resolved by now. I ain't gonna apologize there. I ain't doing no wrong. I ain't doing no wrong. So Joseph now has the upper hand because now Joseph is able to rule and reign like never before. He's treated them with all kind of tests to see what he loves. Kind of proof point. Get high behind his identity. I don't know about you. I don't want to hide behind my identity. Who I am, I want to be who I am. If I'm better down with man, even in the circumstance of a situation, I still have a responsibility to carry the battle of righteousness, to live a life before people that gives me exempt from doing foolishness. When you don't resolve matters of the heart, it gets worse. How many know people have conditioned heart and get affected by things that they have to get affected by? A simple apology can change the whole dynamic. A simple saying, I'm sorry, can change what's happening right now. But many of us are too prideful just to whisper the word, I'm sorry. So we hold on to it. Unfortunately for me, as a pastor of 30-some plus years, I've had very strong, unnecessary restraint relationship from my siblings. A lot of them came because I was given as a personal faith. You're not going to put a light when you're in the darkness. Yeah, I ain't going to lie to you about light. I like seeing light. Because when you're in darkness, you don't want to be around the light. Because light, it illuminates you. How many remember when you went up the bar, you get strength? How many know we all get the strength from God? When you're in right with God, when you go around a righteous person, you don't want to be around too long because then they're going to feel you out. They're going to see something. Especially like this. Oh. They're making a movement. They're going to see something. You see you. So when you're not at the bar, it's hard to be around righteous people. So, in relationship, it comes to this. It's hard to be involved in a relationship with a person who don't have God in their life. Oh, he got quiet. She feels like what do you call it, mama? She's a little pretty house. She's my mom said it's big. Two different songs. Sister Bishop, look at me like this. Brother Bishop, I can't help you. My point of this is, I don't care how built she is, man. I don't care what kind of trophy she is. If she don't have God in her, she's empty. I don't care if you got a six-pack like Prophet Bible. If you don't see, you got to keep it covered. Yeah. I got a way for you, six-pack. I got a way for you. Motion. Alright, that's okay. Anybody don't care? I'm rich, I don't care, I'm good. So at this point, no matter how good he is, physically, if he don't have God, he's empty. And it's hard to walk together agreement with opposite of God. I asked some of the young ladies when they bring up a young fellow, man, bring up a young lady. That's all they say. They go to church, that's not good enough. Going to church is not saving. Salvation, when you have a relationship with God, and it's intact. It's in wholeness. In other words, don't involve yourself with a person who don't have the same standard and the same desire you have with God. How get you one together to agree? It would be a strain. You're not going to be able to be in agreement with light and darkness. They don't work together. If I turn all the lights off, the darkness is going to take its place. When I turn the lights on, the darkness is away. I like that. My point of this is, why go into a relationship is going to become a strain? It's not going to work. It's not possible. I'm talking about a boyfriend, I'm talking about a girlfriend, I'm talking about a relationship. ties.